Most people believe that the more money you have, the louder the world becomes. They imagine flashing lights, velvet ropes, and people bowing at the sight of a black card. But they're wrong. As you climb the financial ladder, the world doesn't get louder. It gets quieter. The way a waiter looks at you, the way a bank manager handles your call, even the way your own siblings talk to you at Christmas, it all changes. But it doesn't change in the way the movies told you it would. Welcome to Peak Ledger. Today we aren't talking about how to make money. We're talking about how the world treats you once you've made it. We're going to look at 3 distinct levels. The $50,000 baseline, the $1 million danger zone, and the $5 million ghost level. By the end of this video, you'll realize wealth isn't just about the bank account. It's about the lens through which the world views your existence. Level 1, the $50,000 baseline, also known as the friction. At $50,000, you are a participant in the world, but you are not an architect of it. At this level, life is defined by friction. When you have $50,000 to your name total net worth, the world treats you as a temporary guest in stability. You're one car transmission failure away from a crisis. The world knows it. The institutional treatment. Think about the bank. If you have $50,000, the bank charges you. You pay monthly maintenance fees, you pay ATM fees. If you accidentally spend $5 more than you have, they charge you $35 for the privilege. At this level, the financial system is designed to extract from you. You are a source of fee income. The social treatment. Socially, you are normal. People treat you with a baseline of respect, but there is no deference. You wait in every line. You explain yourself to the landlord. You're expected to follow every rule to the letter. But there's a psychological weight here, because you are so close to the edge. Your family and friends feel comfortable giving you advice. They tell you what car you should buy, how you should spend your weekends, why you should just be happy with what you have. At $50,000, everyone thinks they have the right to your time. The world treats you as a resource to be managed, not a force to be reckoned with. You're in the active zone. You must actively work, actively defend your boundaries, and actively prove your worth every single day. Level 2, the $1 million danger zone, also known as the target. Now, let's talk about the most dangerous level of wealth. The first million, most people think this is the finish line. In reality, it's the most precarious position you will ever be in. At $1 million, you have enough to be rich in the eyes of the poor, but you are poor in the eyes of the truly wealthy. The world sees a target. When you hit this level, the world starts to treat you differently, but not in a way that benefits you. You have become a target. Luxury car salesmen can smell a new millionaire from a mile away. They don't treat you like a partner. They treat you like a payday. They know you have enough to buy the Porsche, but not enough to lose the Porsche. The social shift. This is where the flex happens. At $1 million, many people feel the need to prove they belong, and the world punishes them for it. This is the level where your friends start asking for loans. Your cousins have business ideas. The world treats your wealth as a common pool that they should have access to. If you make the mistake of being loud at this level, the world will eat you alive. The professional treatment. At the bank, the fees disappear. Suddenly they're calling you sir or ma'am. They offer you a premier account. But make no mistake, they aren't treating you like a VIP yet. They're treating you like a high-value customer they can upsell. They want to put your $1 million into their high-fee mutual funds. At $1 million, you are still in the system. You're just at the top of the middle. You have enough to be comfortable, but not enough to be truly free. You still have to play the game. Level 3, the $5 million ghost, also known as the optimization. Then you cross the threshold. $5 million. This is where the world stops treating you like a customer and starts treating you like an entity. This is peak ledger. The vanishing act. At $5 million, if you are smart, you become a ghost. The world treats you with a strange, quiet deference. Why? Because at this level, you no longer need anything from anyone. When you walk into a high-end restaurant at the $50,000 level, you hope they have a table. At the $1 million level, you book a table weeks in advance to prove you can. At the $5 million level, You walk in. The owner finds a table that didn't exist 5 minutes ago. Not because you're famous, but because your presence is an asset. The institutional pivot. The IRS and the banks treat you completely differently now. You aren't just an account number. You are a relationship. You have a private banker. Their job isn't to sell you products. Their job is to keep you happy. They will break rules for you. They will move mountains to ensure your capital stays with them. The world's rules start to become suggestions. The social ghost effect. This is the most fascinating part. At $5 million, your social circle shrinks, but its quality explodes. So you no longer hang out with people who want something from you. You hang out with other ghosts. The world treats you as someone who is post-status. You don't wear Gucci belts or drive Ferraris. You wear $100 Lululemon pants and drive a 5-year-old Audi. You have nothing to prove. Because you have nothing to prove, people are terrified of you. Can't figure out where you fit in the hierarchy, so they default to respect. At $5 million, the world treats you as an optimizer. Your time is protected by layers of people. You don't answer the door. You don't answer unknown calls. You have purchased the ultimate luxury. Invisibility. The peak philosophy. Why it matters. Most people spend their whole lives trying to get the loud treatment. They want the flashy car and the social envy. But at Peak Ledger, we know that the $1 million level is a trap. It's the level where you are most vulnerable to the world's greed. The goal isn't to be treated like a king. The goal is to be treated like a ghost. To have the power of $5 million, the footprint of $50,000, wealth isn't about what you can buy. It's about how much friction you can remove from your life. Moving from a world that manages you, to a world that targets you, to a world that optimizes for you.
8.
Which level are you currently at?
8.
And more importantly, which level are you designing your life for? If you want to understand the mechanics of wealth, the wealth the world never sees. Subscribe to Peak Ledger. We're just getting started.